Dearest gentle reader, it has come to my attention that one young soul full of ambition is embarking on the most scandalous journey of all, an intellectual awakening, yes, a romance not of the heart but of the mind, and the object of his affection, mathematics, or, as he soon discovers, the art of logical reasoning, intricate patterns, and its elusive beauty. But first, the confusion. Ah yes, the confusion. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Craig, a freshman at the University of the Philippines, Baguio, eager to conquer his degree in mathematics. How charming it is when the young are full of optimism. He has been promised a world of numbers, logic, and the grandest of discoveries. But little does he know that this subject, so often feared and misunderstood, is far more than just equations and formulas. It is an art, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Let us watch, dear readers, as Craig embarks on his journey of learning, or rather, surviving, his degree in mathematics.
First day, new chapter. Kaya mo to, Craig. Math major ka na. Sabi nila yung mga math majors daw ay numbers ang inaalmusal. Totoo kaya? Grabe, para akong si Einstein na to. Ay, OA. Grabe naman sa Einstein. Siguro, assistant niya lang na gumagamit ng calculator kapag mag-a-add ng 33 plus 77. Focus. Wala nang bawian to. Bawiin na lang talaga buhay ko. Nandito ka para mag-aral at syempre, para yumaman. O siguro kahit ipasa ko lang muna first quiz ko. Eight, 20? Ang OA naman sa number. Tsaka prime, factor, function. Ganito pa pagpasok mo sa college? Everybody's speaking math.
Watch out, bro! Your vector's going in the wrong direction.
Vector? Any direction nga ng buhay ko, wala. So scalar ba ako nito?
You see, dear readers, what he does not realize is that mathematics is not merely about solving equations or crunching numbers. Little does he know, it is the language of the universe, the very fabric that holds it together. And Craig, well, he barely speaks it. And while the road ahead is filled with formulas, proof, and perhaps a few mental breakdowns, Craig will soon learn that in mathematics, confusion is merely the first step toward enlightenment.
Isang oras ako nakaupo sa klase. Ang natutunan ko lang ay paano tumunganga at magmukhang interesado habang nawawalan ng will para mabuhay.
Welcome to the department, bro. Ayan talaga simula. Step 1, confusion. Step 2, iiyak. Step 3, enlightenment. Or kung hindi ka pa nagsiship, bro, relax. Nakakalito talaga sa first day. Akala ko nga dahil parang sugaw ko lang yung ano. Tapos ayun, iniyakan ko yung math 54. Sakit sa ulo pero at least structured yung pain. Gets mo?
Grabe, parang taglay na academic horror film.
Hindi nga taglay yan. Movie talaga yan. Title? Geometry. Pero huwag ka mag-alala. One day, magugulat ka na lang na make sense na sila. Siguro habang shower ng tuwing, tapos iniisip kung bakit ba may numbers na math? Kung sino ba nag-invento ng math na yan?
Well, mathematics, dear readers, is not a recent invention. It is as ancient as civilization itself. The foundation of mathematics was laid by brilliant minds like Euclid, whose elements became the bedrock of geometry for centuries. And yet, it was not only the Greeks who shaped our understanding of numbers. No, dear reader, the story of mathematics is a rich tapestry, woven from many cultures and ideas. Let us not forget the early days of Mesopotamia, where numbers were etched into clay tablets. Mathematics is a structure, a foundation built upon simple truths that, like a well-laid foundation, can support the grandest of intellectual edifices. What follows, dear readers, is a tale as old as time, sleepless nights, infinite problem sets, and the occasional existential crisis. Observe our young scholar valiantly attempting to conquer equations that mock him with every incorrect answer. Coffee becomes his closest confidant, and deadlines his most persistent adversaries. Pens run dry, spirits waver, and the question echoes endlessly in his mind. Why didn't he just take language and literature instead? Pain, as it turns out, is also a teacher, and so desperation made its way out of his imagination. Our young scholar gave in to the call of temptation. A sad reality is he failed to see math beyond complexities. Math is in the very nature he walks in. Take a moment to observe the sunflower. The arrangement of its seeds follows the Fibonacci sequence, a special series of numbers where each is the sum of the two preceding ones. This pattern allows the sunflower to pack seeds efficiently without wasting space. Look at that pine cone. Its scales also spiral in Fibonacci numbers, a secret code written by nature itself. Even the curve of that fern leaf, the way it unfurls, is called a fractal. A fractal is a shape that repeats its pattern, no matter how close you look, found everywhere from snowflakes to mountain ranges. Mathematics is not confined to textbooks. It is the architect behind nature's beauty. Math greets us at every turn of daily life. When buying strawberries, the essence of estimation and addition is invoked to count every penny spent. With every discount sign seen in the mall, math is used to calculate if your money would suffice. Each time you share a slice of pizza with your friends, fraction is silently used. Every app you open, every video you stream runs on complex algorithms, mathematical rules that tell computers how to solve problems efficiently. Even music, with its rhythm and harmony, can be broken down into patterns and sequences that math describes beautifully. And oh, the poetry that our young Craig longs desperately uses math as well at its core. There are those who say that mathematics is in every nook and cranny. But what good is that to someone who sees only confusion on every page of a calculus book? Who sees math as the greatest enemy in the very field that studies it? For our young Craig, math remains deceptive. He walks among patterns, moves in rhythm, yet sees only chaos in every equation that understands his pace. But Craig is still a young scholar, newly initiated into the harsh reality of earning a bachelor's degree. We ought to give him some slack. Perhaps one day he'll understand that he need not face mathematics head-on, but rather use it to face his battles head-on. Soon, he may come to realize that even the very beat keeping him alive speaks the language of math. But oh, for you, gentle reader, I hope you can now see math beyond graphs and numerals. Mathematics is not just a subject, it is a way of life, a lens through which we can understand the very fabric of the universe. And should young Craig find himself once more drowning in derivatives or baffled by binomials, let it be known there is no shame in seeking help, if only someone would kindly remind him that sometimes all it takes is the right video, this video, to shed a little light on a very complicated formula.
Okay. So sinasabi niyo na kahit saan makikita natin ang math.
Oo, hindi lang sa mga libro at sa pananggit ko nakikita yan. Luminga sa paligid mo, math is literally embedded in us.
So, kahit itong mga bricks na yan,
Oo, geometry at tessellations yan. Math pa rin siya. At pag naghahati ka ng pizza, fraction yun.
okay, gets ko na. Ang mundo,
Ano ang mundo? Isang malaking
oo,
kiyapo.
tama.
Isang malaking kiyapo.
Isang malaki word.
Problem.
Problem.
Yeah, problem.
And so, dear readers, young Craig found himself beginning to see the world through a different lens. Mathematics was not the enemy he had once feared, but a guide, a way to understand the logic and order that governed the very structure of life itself. Little did he know his journey had just begun, but one thing is certain, this was a journey worth taking. With the first day behind him, Craig has taken his first step into a world of logic, reason, and patterns. The road ahead will not always be easy, but as he moves forward in his studies, he will discover that mathematics is not just a subject, it is a way of life, a lens through which we can understand the very fabric of the universe. This has been your faithful observer, Lady Whistledown.
Math 10 music, di ba?
Ano?